Hello everybody and welcome back. It's time. My 15 favorite albums of 2025. This year I decided to go with 15 because once I got down to like the 8, 9, 10 area, it was really hard to pick. So I just threw in an extra 5, All right. With that, let's get into it. Number 15. I have Snipe Hunter by Tyler Childers. This is a country album. This is the best country album from 2025. There's not going to be another country album on here. I really like Tyler Childers. This like Americana sound that is popularized by like Tyler Childers and Billy Strings a little bit is more Americana than his bluegrass roots now, and even Zach Bryan. I just like that sound. It's very like down homey, very just inviting, which I do appreciate. And this album is no exception. It was produced by what's his name, Rick Rubin. Which Rick Rubin, he takes things into his own like little view, but I think it works on this one, and you can definitely feel like the Rick Rubin influence because it's not just like any of the other stuff that Tyler Childers has put out, which is incredible. But I think this album is just a really good project, and it might be his most cohesive project and most put together project, which I do appreciate. Songs like Bitin' List, which is just a fun song. Like the lyrics on this project are really fun. Sometimes it does get more emotional with songs like Nose on the Grindstone, which I love. If you watched my Songs of the Year video, thanks for the outcry on that video. I do appreciate it. But yeah, Bitin' List, Oneida, Nose on the Grindstone, Cutting Teeth was pretty good, and Eatin' Big Time, which you can hear now. I really enjoy these songs, and they're just fun, and I like the way he sings, and yeah, that's why it's my 15th favorite album of 2025. All right, number 14. This is going to be not well received by a lot of people, I feel like. I have Dolly Ain't Dead by Z Loopers. If you don't know Z Loopers, you're not crazy, because I'd say he's pretty underground. He's an experimental rap artist, very similar to Danny Brown. He's actually in a rap collective with Danny Brown, known as the Bruiser Brigade. People like Bruiser Wolf are also in that. But I don't know, I really like the production on this project, and I think the rapping's pretty good. He has a more like lower, more like monotone delivery, similar to Earl Sweatshirt, which is great. I don't know, I just really like the production on this, and I think the production aspect of this just makes this album so fun for me, and I love listening to this. This is probably one of the projects I get the most listening out of from this year, so that's why I picked this. Songs like Lebanon James, you can hear right now. Baby Kids is pretty good. First Instrument, Mona Lisa, Left Eye. Just a bunch of songs are good off this, and he's got a lot of fun, like punchy bars. Like, I think on Mona Lisa, Left Eye, he's like, burn the house down like Left Eye, which famously she did in TLC to some football player. I don't remember who exactly. But I don't know, I just really enjoy this project, and it's just a fun to listen to project, and it's nice and short too, which I don't like long albums at all. And I think this is just a great project to listen to. After that, I have Bleeds by Wednesday. If you don't know Wednesday, they're like a slacker rock group, very similar to MJ Lenderman. MJ Lenderman actually is the guitarist for the band, just the studio guitarist though. He doesn't tour with them because he's too big. But they're so fun. They remind me a little bit of Fish. They actually have a song off this project called Fish Pepsi, which is a really fun project. If you don't know Fish, you need to know Fish. They're incredible. But I don't know, it's just a fun group to listen to and to get into. Off this album, a lot of fun songs. Elderberry Wine's off this project, and then this Fish Pepsi, as you guys know. Yeah, just a good project. Nice and accessible, easy to get into. And it just further pushes this like slacker rock genre. It's kind of close to Americana. It's not really like got the country twang that you'd be seeing on Americana projects, but it's a nice project. Yeah, and Townies is good too. Townies was really good. And yeah, it's just nice to listen to overall, and it's pretty short as well. All right, next up, I have The Boy Who Played the Harp at 12 by Dave. Dave is the best British rapper since Dizzy Rascal. He might even be better than Dizzy Rascal already. But I like British music. Like, rock is incredible. As you guys know, the best rock groups are from Great Britain. And I think that rap, they're just getting better and better. Skepta, Dave, they're really pushing the narrative. Even Central C is decent. But Dave, oh my gosh, you can hear so much through his storytelling. He is just such a good artist. I'm playing My 27th Birthday right now, which is, he has this series of like his My blank birthday songs. And they're all great. And oh my gosh, this project is just so good. You need to give it a listen. Yeah, just overall great project. It's one of the best rap albums this year, and I think it's pretty accessible to get into. A lot of collaborations on this one. Thames is on one of the songs. Thames is the artist that's on Wait For You by Future and Drake. And a lot of British people on it. British musicians, not just British people. What's that other artist? He's friends with James Blake, I think. Yeah, James Blake. He's on a couple songs. Just all the songs on this are good. I don't think there was really a standout like bad song, and there's not really a standout good song other than like My 27th Birthday, probably the best. But yeah, it's just a great project. Okay, next up I've got Dark Dead Channel Sky by Clipping. If you don't know Clipping, that's a pretty good thing. They're a very weird group. They're very experimental, very artful. It's David Diggs, who's the guy from Hamilton, and he's also an actor. He was in Snowpiercer. Most recently, that's what I know him from. His rap group, they're pretty good. This album's really like cyberpunky. It's like their earlier like rap projects. The delivery from David is top notch. It's so good. It's like poetic almost. Like the way he delivers it. He's a great storyteller. Just the soundscape they have on this album is just incredible. And I think a lot of the songs are pretty accessible. This is probably their most accessible album. Because things like visions of bodies being burned, it doesn't sound pretty accessible, and it isn't very accessible. But this album's just real good overall. Keep Pushing is the song I have playing right now. A lot of songs off this are good though, like Run It, Code is pretty good, Dodger, Dominator, Intro, and it's just a very cohesive project overall. The story you can really tell, and it's not that long. Actually, this is a longer one, but I think the story is good enough that it deserves to be this long. All right, at number 10, number 10, I have Fancy That by Pink Panthers. I love Pink Panthers. Pink Panthers is my guilty pleasure artist, I'd say. But she's not even guilty pleasure because, like, it's very, like, happy and easy for anyone to get into, I feel like. That's why I don't even want to discount it as a guilty pleasure artist. Because I genuinely think she might be the best pop artist out there now, because there isn't a whole lot. But this, like, hyper pop adjacent UK garage music that she makes is just really good. This album's really short, and I don't even know if it's considered an album, but it's so good that I had to. The remixes are so good because it's stuff like this, but then you get like crazy like producers and stuff. Like Kate Trinata's on one of the songs. That one's really good. Zara Larson is on one of the songs. She's pretty good. And Blade the Swedish rapper Blade, he's even on one of the songs, which is just great. Going through the track list, all of these songs are great. Stars I really liked. I like the sample behind it. Illegal, you guys know Illegal, it's a TikTok song, but it's better than a TikTok song, you know? And it's just a great track overall. Stateside, Romeo, incredible. Romeo's the one playing right now. Yeah. Overall, great project. Number 9, I have Can't Lose My Soul by Annie and the Caldwells. This is a gospel album. It's like gospel R&B. It's a really good project, and I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it because it's not that popular, but it's great. I don't really listen to gospel music, but something about this album is just different. It's just so good, and it's pretty accessible too, which is what I strive for and I look for most in music, because I want a lot of different people to be able to digest these projects and enjoy it. I think this album only had like 7 songs on it, but they're longer. It was a short album, but they're longer, and they're so soulful. It's all like trying to not stray away from God's path and making sure that you're doing the best you can to be a devout follower of the Lord and just staying in that mindset, which is a great message overall. And I really enjoy this project. All right, next up at number 8, we have From the Private Collection of Saba and No ID by Saba and No ID. Saba is a great rapper that I don't think I've ever listened to Saba. I didn't even know he really existed, but I heard this project right around when it came out. I think I might have listened to it like the week after it came out. And this was really early in the year, but it's a great rap album. Very jazzy, very laid back, which I do appreciate. Some of the other rap projects this year were punchy, but this is a good rap project, and it's very I think Saba might be from Chicago. I think No ID is too. No ID is a great producer, but overall, I think it's just a great album, you know, and all the songs really hit. Quite frankly, they're just great tracks. All right, after this, I have an album that I care strongly about. It's Pain to Power, I believe it's called. Yeah, Pain to Power by Maruja. Oh my gosh. The stories behind these tracks, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. The soundscape they have is so like unique. I don't really listen to music like this, but this like post-punk, like it's like punk music, but if there was a saxophone the whole time. Like, it's incredible. It's just such like I feel like it's a pretty unique concept. It's unique to me at least, and oh my gosh, like, do you hear that saxophone trill that's just blasting over these drums? Like, oh my gosh. And then it's just like, we hate the government, basically. It's just like stuff like that, and it's like they're not treating us right, you know, all the punk themes, and oh my gosh, it's just so good. Like, it's not that accessible, which I will give it, but it's just so artful and good, I feel like. Songs off of this, Look Down on Us is good. Say Your Eyes, I don't know how to pronounce it because I'm not they're Irish, I believe. They're Irish or Scottish, but yeah, they're so good. I actually discovered them off of a Quadeca project, and I was like, oh my gosh, these guys are good. And this was their debut album, so I can't wait to see where they go from here. They could even be the best album of the year in the future. I think they've got that much potential. All right, what are we at? Number 6, I have Beloved by Giveon. This is just some of the best R&B you're ever gonna hear. Giveon's delivery, it sounds almost too good to be true. It sounds AI almost, in a way. Like, that's how like perfect it is. Oh my gosh, she is such a great artist, such a great vocalist, and he's been out there for a little bit. He's younger, but I don't know, he's just so good, so soulful. Um, it's just a great project overall. A lot of songs off of this are good. Mud, I really enjoyed. Oh, it looks like Leon Thomas is even a writer on some of these songs. I didn't even know that. Leon Thomas is having a great year too. Mud, Rather Be, all of these songs, 20s, which you can hear now, so good. Just all of these songs are good. Yeah, I'm just like looking through the track list and I'm just getting happy, you know? Like thinking about listening to these songs. Like that's how fun they are. So much emotion in his voice too. And just the delivery is incredible overall. All right, next up at what number are we on? 5? Number 5. I have Magic Alive by McKinley Dixon. I really enjoy McKinley Dixon. I didn't really know of him until this year, but I'm glad I know of him now. He's just such a fun rapper. His like delivery very jazzy. This is a jazz rap at its forefront. This is almost more jazzy than rap, but just the delivery of his flows are just so good. And then the instrumentation behind it, and there's so many like soul vocals and gospel-y vocals. Just so good. And then the stories behind it are incredible. He's just a great storyteller. Talking about stuff from his childhood and stuff like that, and it's just great. A lot of the songs are good. We're Outside Rejoice is a great song. Run 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 Part 2, which is a sequel to one of his songs off of his previous album from 2022, Beloved Paradise Jazz, I believe it's called. And then Magic Alive, of course. Such a good song. Just such a good album, you know. All right, next up at number 4, we have Getting Killed by Geese. If you don't know Geese, they're the rock band right now. They're like the main group. Indie rock, I don't know what to call them. Post rock, maybe. I don't really know. But what I do know is they're good and their songs are good. They're also pretty jazzy. They're kind of like Marucha in a way. But like they're more like dynamic and they're easier to get into. They're almost metal-y too at times. The song I have now, All Pays Do Cocaine, is one of their more accessible songs. But a lot of their tracks are good. And Cameron Winter, the lead artist in the group, just great. Just I don't know how to explain it. Like it's so good. 3D Country was great too, their previous album. But Getting Killed, it's just, and then like you look at the cover and that's how it sounds. Because it's like a guy holding a gun but playing the trumpet at the same time, and you can see the barrel of the gun. And that's what it sounds like. Like you hear the beautiful trumpet melodies and stuff like that, but then they'll hit you with this hard rock sound. In that dichotomy of music, you don't hear that anywhere else. Just incredible. Songs I liked off this, All Pains Do Cocaine. I can't find the track listing, sorry. Trinidad was great. 100 Horses, Islands of Men, Getting Killed. Taxes was really good. Long Island City, Here I Come. Just all of these songs were good off of it. And I think it's one of the top albums of all time. It's not one of the top albums of the year. It's not that upper echelon of the songs that are top 3, but it's damn near. All right, number 3. I have Let God Sort 'Em Out by Clips. I love this project. Is it Clips' best? I don't know. I really like their earlier stuff. But, oh my gosh, they came back and they came back huge. They're the biggest rap group of the year. They're the biggest rappers of the year. Malice is the best of the year. Just so good overall. And their deliveries are good. Pusha T's always been good, but he really like came out even more this year. Like, I'm struggling not to dance to this. Like, it's just so good. Songs, I have MTBTF, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face playing right now. Ibidida I like, Inglorious Bastards I like. Any single song off of this. So far, Head's even good. So Be It, Ace Trumpets. Like, I could just name the whole album, and I don't see anything wrong with any of these songs. I do think there's more artful projects. I love the stories behind this of like drug dealing and like growing up with that surrounding you, but I don't know. There's just more artful projects, like my number 2, Vanisher Horizon Scraper by Quadeca. I love Quadeca more than the next guy. One of these years, he's gonna get that number 1 spot, but this, such a good project. He's on a perfect 3 album run. These albums are all very, very near perfect. Scrapyard, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You, and now Vanisher. So good. I do have this one on vinyl too. I was gonna pull it out to show you guys, but you guys can watch the unboxing if you wanted to. Every single song off this project is just incredible. At a time like this is playing right now, it's one of my favorites off the album. But songs like Thunder and The Great Bacchanal just hit you straight in the face. Danny Brown's on The Great Bacchanal, and his verse is pretty good. Not as good as House Settling, but just great overall. Some of his best rapping is on this project too. Like on Thunder, he's just going ham the whole time, quite frankly. And he hasn't really like rapped in forever, I feel like. I mean, there was a lot of rapping off Scrapyard, but like he can just make the most artful, like happy songs, and then he'll just hit you in the head with these raps, and it's incredible. Name a song off the album, it's one of the best. Natural Causes is the only weaker track and the one instrumental song, but that's as to be expected. All right, before we get into number 1, we're going to talk about some of the projects that I'm not going to really talk about these. I'm just going to list them. Balloonerism by Mac Miller, pretty good. Ego Trip by Anthony James and Jean Michael. Just missed the list. It's real good. Alfredo 2 by Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist. I think there's just better, more tasteful rap projects than the absolute gut punch that this project is. America's Next Top Party by Party of Two. Some of the songs off this are incredible, but overall, it's just not the best. I really like the one where they're dissing each other on the Friendly Fire, I think it's called. That's very unique. Outstanding Understanding by Rap Ferreira. He's more underground, but that was a pretty good project. Pinball 2 by Mike and Tony Seltzer, one of the best trap albums of the year. The Turnstile Project, I don't remember what it's called, but Birds is off of that. A lot of people really like that, but I thought it could have been better. The Anastasia album from this year, Believer's off of it. It might be called Believer. That was really good. Yeah, just a lot of great albums this year. I could name more, but I'm not going to. All right, number 1, we have Debí Tirar Más Fotos by Bad Bunny. Okay, little bit of a disclaimer. I do not speak Spanish. I do not pretend to understand Spanish on this project, but a lot of these songs just go past the language barrier for me, and they're just very understandable. I have Café con Ron playing right now, but any of the tracks off this are so good, and they're so cohesive. A lot of the songs off this are just gut punch. Like, it starts with Nueva Yol, which is an incredible track, and it goes into like DTMF at the end. Just all of the songs off this are great. Even some of the lyrics you can understand, just with like the underlying music, like on Turista, it's like talking about like how the ecosystem of the island of Puerto Rico is just getting destroyed by like tourists that are coming there. And like you can still understand it without understanding the language. And I think there's nothing that has really united the world this much as this album. And that's why I think it's my number one of the year. All right, guys, tell me what you think. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you like my list? Were my picks all right? I hope they were. But if you didn't like them, you can still comment. All right, bye, guys. Have a great day.